Fancy learning this TCG? My name's Draco, and today, I'll teach you how to play the trading card game Monster Orb. In this video, we'll show you the basis of the game. In the description of this video, there's timestamps which will help you skip to the right sections. But, if you want to learn the game in a battle, you can play it on untap.in. Just ask the creator. If you're here to find the cards and play on untap.in, a video will come out in the future, which is around how to build a good altar and how to play on untap. The goal of the game is to destroy the opponent's master card. You do this by attacking the master when no other monsters are on their side of the field. This is called a direct attack, and we'll explain more about battling in a future video. Currently, in Monster Orb TCG, 4 elements exist: grass, fire, water, and celestial. Elements are present on monster cards and master cards. On every monster or master card, there's an attack and life indicator. Master cards are pretty much your character. They each have 6,000 life and 100 attack, and always have an effect. If their life goes to 0, you lose the game. Every deck needs a super effect along with their master. They are a once per game card that does something great. For example, Ocean's Peak allows you to search your altar, your deck, for any 3 cards if your master is water. When making an altar, make sure you choose the right super effect for your liking, depending upon your master card. Monsters are the main way you attack and do combos. They generally have an element, which appears in the pentagon, a life and attack indicator, which are the big boxes above the effect box, or here, a name box, which is here, and an effect box. This applies to all monster card types. To play a monster in the monster zone, put it in any of the blue highlighted zones on the screen right now and place it. Then go to the resource counter and lower it by 1. To play it in the regeneration zone, put it in any of the pink highlighted zones on the screen right now and place it sideways. Note that you can only play 1 monster in the monster zone, or as many you want in the regeneration zone. This applies to all monster card types except prism monsters. Max prism monsters and absorption monsters, they cannot, and I repeat, cannot be in the regeneration zone. Monsters come in different types: basic, evolution, prism, and absorption monsters. Each card type will be expanded in the next How to Play video. Support cards are cards used to, well, support your monsters. They're divided into 3 different card types: field, attachment, and item cards. Field cards usually affect both players and are played in the field zone. Attachments are attached to monsters and either help you or punish your opponent. While items come in 3 different types: normal, continuous, and trapped. Normal items are single use and go in the catacomb when played. Continuous items go into the continuous item zone and usually have a once per turn effect, while trapped items are like normal items, but usually punish your opponent by letting them be played during your opponent's turn. This is the field. The 2 zones on either side of your master are your regeneration zones. Monsters you play here won't cost you any resources. These monsters also cannot attack nor be attacked. Above the master is the field zone. The following 4 zones are your monster zones. This is where most of your monsters will be played. When you play a monster in that zone, make sure to remove 1 resource from your resource counter. Your deck's location is the altar zone. The discard pile is called the catacomb. There's the spellbook zone, which is where you place your spellbook, and finally, the continuous item zone is the zone where you put your continuous items on the field. A Monster Orb turn is divided into 5 phases: draw phase, resource phase, main phase, battle phase, and end phase. The draw phase is the first phase in a turn. It's the phase where you draw a card. The resource phase is the phase where you put your resource counter to 6. The main phase is the phase where you play monsters, items, or whatever, while the battle phase is the phase where you use your monsters to attack. The end phase is a small phase that's only used for card effects. Each phase will be explained in greater detail in another video. Monster Orbs use something called resources. Resources are like your currency. You have 6 resources in total. When you play a monster in the monster zone, you lose 1 resource. But during the resource phase, more on that in another video, you gain all your resources, so it goes back to 6. That's it for this How to Play part on Monster Orb. Stay tuned, and more parts of the How to Play series will soon follow. We'll see you on the other side.